Clear prop. We're up in the air, baby. Orange, Massachusetts. At the Orange Municipal. It's, I guess conditions are pretty good so far. Little windy. Of course, I don't have all the experience in the world. I got about 90 hours. 70 flights, but I don't have a lot of flights in the trees, so it's a little intimidating for me. Luckily, I'm at a huge airport where the airport manager pretty much gave me free rein, and I don't want to say I can do whatever I want. Obviously, planes are going to come in and out of here at their free will. I do have an nav radio, so when they announce their intentions, I'll know what they're doing, and I will announce my intentions, and hopefully they'll know what I'm doing. I got a buddy, new buddy, Dave, who just trained with Flight Junkies, I think, like a week ago. So, he's actually, yep, that's my wife. I think he is going to make his first flight on his own. I see him over there setting up. We're going to stay on the perimeter over here and not fly. We're not going to overfly this runway. So we're going to taxiway here. Gaggle says 9 miles an hour. Coming from just about the north. We're flying at about 400, 450 feet above ground, HEL. And we're testing out our new 360 cam. Ooh, that's a little windy. Building up our bump tolerance, as my buddy Dean would say. I like smooth air. This is not it. We got a little foot drag pond down there. That's actually what it is. They used to do a lot of competitions here with skydiving. The big skydiving, they got Jump Town here. Big skydiving place. No one's skydiving tonight, which is good. We are Monday night, pretty quiet night. We're gonna check traffic as we get near this runway. We got one aircraft in the sky that we gotta look out for. So if we're going to be crossing this runway, we're going to get over 5,000 feet to make sure we're plenty safe. That's a pretty damn good headwind right there. I know Gaggle says 9, but we're almost parked. I know it feels that way, but we're not really parked. We're cruising right along at 15 miles an hour, which equates to about a 10 mile an hour headwind. We're about a 25 mile an hour wing. I'm flying a Link 2, 21 meter Link 2 wing, and it flies about 25 miles an hour. So if I got a 10 mile an hour tailwind, I can do 35. If I got a 10 mile an hour headwind, I can do 15. Simple math. I know you get it. So yeah, we're back in Massachusetts. I love it. Freezing our butts off. This morning it was like 57 degrees when we woke up. That's too cold for me. Too cold for me. Nope. And it's August. Like, it's mid-August, and it's in the 50s. I don't know when summer begins in New England. I grew up here, did about 45 years here. I don't remember this. I guess you guys are right. Climate change is real. Just kidding. So there's my buddy Dave down there. I'm going to wait for him to get off the ground. He says he lives right around the corner. He wants to go fly over his house. I don't know where his house is, so I'm going to follow him. Hopefully he gets off the ground okay. It's going to be, I think this is going to be his first flight on his own. So he was maybe a little nervous, and I understand. I'm nervous every time I get in this thing. Not nervous. It's just an adrenaline thing. I raced street bikes for years, and always the same thing. As comfortable as I was on the racetrack, I always had that little bit of nerves right before that green flag flew. So we're at 1,200 feet, 1184. So I can cross this runway if I'm above 1,000 feet. And yeah, we're up there. It's going to be a beautiful sunset. We got a lake to my right. We got a crazy out place up there. A lot of water, a lot of trees. That is not what a paramotor pilot wants to see. Although it is pretty. I need a spot if I have a motor out that I can put this thing down. Luckily, I'm at an airport, so that's pretty awesome. So I hate to venture too far away without really a ton of altitude, a ton of confidence, or maybe even someone who knows where they're going. So this guy Dave lives here. I'm hoping he knows the area well enough to oh, he's up. He's in the air. I don't know if you can see him. He is just north of runway 32, up in the sky. That's awesome. I did not see his launch, but I'm going to say he was successful on his first attempt because I didn't see him reset. That usually takes 20 minutes. So he's off the ground. That's awesome. He just trained with Kurt Spitzer from Flight Junkies. I know nothing about them, but I do love Kurt's philosophy that if you buy equipment from me, you can train for life. And that includes your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, or your buddy. I think that is awesome. That is an awesome philosophy because you know what? If they nickel and dime someone for training after they bought equipment, I don't know. I'm not going to give you my opinion on that right now. I just think as a paramotor school or someone who sells equipment, I would want my pilots to be as safe as possible. At that point, it's not about the money. It's not about, you know, some guys pick it up in 2 days, and some guys need 3 weeks. So it is what it is. You know, you're gonna put someone in the sky, you better make sure that you know what they're doing. That's just my philosophy. All right, there goes Dave. He's down below. He's probably at 500 feet, and I'm at, holy shit, I'm at 1,600. I'm gonna follow Dave to his house. So we'll get away from the airport. We can drop some altitude. So I want to talk about Orange Airport for a second while we do this. There's Dave down there. Dan, the airport manager. There's also Lenny, who I just met today for a few minutes. Lenny seemed like an awesome guy, really. Just only got a few minutes to talk to him. But Dan, let me tell you, I spent the last 3 days here talking with Dan. What a superb guy. He's a stand-up guy. He's been doing this forever. He's an expert trainer, parachutist, the whole 9 yards. Super guy. I couldn't say enough good stuff about him. And he's helping me out. He said, whatever you need something, you fly, you stay here. My RV's out in his parking lot here. Yeah, it is a public airport, but you know what? I've been to public airports where they really don't want me there. And as much as, yes, I have the right to be there, I don't want to be where I'm not welcome. And let me tell you, Orange Airport is very welcoming. It is awesome. Love it here. And a matter of fact, I got a buddy. I grew up in Mansfield, Massachusetts, and I got a buddy who I could see his house from here. He was my neighbor in Mansfield, Mass. Literal next door neighbor. My dad built this house, and he lives right here. So I came here to visit him, not even thinking I was gonna fly, but we got equipment. We're at the best airport I've been at so far. So why not? There we go. There's Dave. Don't know Dave's last name. Dave's last name seems like a cool dude. I'm gonna fly with him. He's got the Flight Junkies. I forget what his rig is called, but there he is. We got an awesome headwind. He's like flying backwards, or not really backwards, but he's standing still. That's pretty wild. So, like I said, we got a lot of trees out here in New England, and that makes me a little nervous. But if I stay downwind, well, right now I lost them, so this is not cool. Head on a swivel. Don't know where you are, dude. This makes me a little nervous. Oh, okay. There he goes. He's headed towards the sunset. See, he's got a lot more, balls, I don't know, than me. Because I have yet to have a motor out on my bulletproof Fitterazzi Atom 80. Thank you, Dave. Different Dave, Salt and Sea Dave. And yeah, I rebuilt it myself, but the thing is bulletproof, knock on wood. Hope I didn't jinx myself. I just don't know where I'm putting this down if I have a motor out, so I don't think I'm going to follow him too far. We're going to gain a little bit more altitude. We're 666. Oh boy. Yeah, 666. We're going to get some altitude and able to glide 9,000 feet. Of course, that's all wind dependent. It's not that's a wind picking up a little bit. We're doing 41 miles an hour with a 13-mile-an-hour tailwind. Woo! So we're going to follow the tree line here so we don't overfly any houses. We want to be safe. And I'm going to say it's a little chilly up here right now. I got a thermal shirt on and got my favorite aviator shirt on. And yeah, I'm a little cool. We're at 13,555 AGL. We're going to skim these trees, go around. We're going to fly over my buddy Ray's house, wait for that sun to set, and then we're going to land. So, PPG flying. We can legally fly 30 minutes prior to sunrise and 30 minutes after sunset. That's as long as we have the proper lights, which are blinking behind me. So we are equipped and we are legal to fly 30 minutes after sunset. Sunset tonight is 7:45. Which is in about 7 minutes. Oh, I just lost my gaggle. Yeah, we gotta fix that. I do not like that I can't see my gaggle while I'm flying. So, we'll fix that problem. I got so used to flying hands off at Salton Sea, it was so beautiful that I could just pick up my phone, call somebody, play some games, whatever you do on your phone. But lately it's been hands-on. My last 2 flights in New England have been hands-on. A little bit, I don't know, I'm new with this wind. Typically only fly when there's 0 wind. But I'm going to go with my buddy Dean's suggestion and get out of your comfort zone and build up that bump tolerance. It's not even bumpy, it's just windy. So I'm okay with that. It's a laminar wind, there's no gusts, it's one direction. It does say 13, which sounds a little heavy for a beginner, but you know what? It's not terrible for me. Like I said, I think this is actually my 70th flight, 70, with 89 hours. I was trying to average an hour a flight when I started. Half the guys I fly with, they put 10 minutes of fuel in and go up by 8 minutes. I don't know. It takes me a half an hour to get ready and a half an hour to put it away, so I want to fly longer than I'm playing with it. That didn't sound right. You know what I mean? That is an awesome sunset right there. Absolutely beautiful. Woo! Rocking and rolling, baby. I have no idea where my buddy Dave went. Originally, I was going to follow him, but he literally flew off into the sunset. And, not that comfortable yet. When all I do see a golf course over there, I think. Suppose I could muddle around the golf course and have some outs if you need it, but it looks pretty narrow. narrow fairways. I don't know. I'm okay hanging right here. And my arms are getting cold. My hands are getting cold, arms are getting cold. So I'm going to tell you right now, as soon as that sun sets, I'm putting her on the ground. So we're going to snake it through these little trail through the houses here. Hopefully you're not freezing your butt off at home like I am right now. August 18th, 19th, I don't know what it is. But I usually think of August as being summertime, warm, hot. Not in Orange, Massachusetts, baby. Freezing cold. I might have taken off too early. Because I don't know if I'm going to make that sunset. I got about 6 minutes, maybe. We're at 2,500 feet. That's why I'm cold. So there we go. There's Orange, Massachusetts, everybody. There goes the sun. So I'm looking down at the ground. I actually think I see Dave's wing on the ground. So he must have scooted by me and landed. So we're going to take another peek at the beautiful sunset. And we're going to prepare ourselves for landing. Alright, I got radio traffic, so... Alright, beautiful sunset. We're done. I am cold. I just heard some radio traffic. Do not believe it was this airport. I didn't catch the whole transmission. But it sounded like 2.9 final. We don't have a 2.9 here. So we got 1 and 19. And we got 34. I'm sorry, 32 and 14. And I'll let you guys view that sunset behind me as I prepare come around on my final approach and bring this thing in. We're going to cross this runway at 1,000 feet, and then we're going to drop down for our final approach to the right of runway 32 in the grass. Yeah, when I can fly in my t-shirt and thong, then we're going to say that's warm weather. I did hear some more radio chatter, but I did not catch the transmission, and I do not see anyone. So, we're at 1,040. We're crossing runway 1. And we're going to bring her on in over to 32. Check out wind direction. Looks like it's pretty much coming in north-northwest. So 32 looks like the best. We're gonna hit the grass at a little bit of an angle, and we should be able to drop this down perfect. Pretty much right next to where we set up. And we're gonna announce our intention. Orange traffic, PPG 1 on final, right of 32 in the grass. Orange traffic. All right. We made it on the ground. That was interesting. That was awesome. That was an amazing sunset. And I guess Dave is on the ground over there. So I missed him in the sky. He took off. That's okay. I'm all right with that. He's new. It's all good. Whew. That was a good flight. Looks like 36 minutes, maybe? All right. I'm going to spare you the trouble of watching me pack this up, but thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a nice night.